friends. Welcome back. Today we are going to read from Tyrabbisaurus Rex again. Today's chapter 4. And in this chapter, we get to meet one of my favorite characters, Jonathan. Here's a picture of Mr. Jonathan. And like I promised yesterday, this is a pretty funny chapter. I think you're going to enjoy it. All right, here we go. When Mrs. Cabbage told us she'd be bringing a pet to school, I thought maybe an iguana or a snake. But instead, she brought that stupid, fluffy rabbit. All he ever does is sleep and eat. Mrs. Cabbage calls him Cuddle Bunny, or Cuddles for short. He's kind of cute, and he's definitely the softest thing I've ever touched. But come on, a snake would have been way cooler. Mrs. Cabbage tried to get me excited by having me feed him. But Cuddles just grabbed the parsley from my hand and ran into his house, where he hunkered down with that silly bit of green leaves and glared at me as he ate it. It's like he thought I might steal the parsley back or something. Honestly, I think the rabbit's kind of psycho. He may be soft, but he doesn't act like he wants anyone to cuddle him. For one thing, he stomps his feet all the time. Anytime anyone gets near his cage, he just pounds the floor. Like he's saying, keep away. Okay. Who let the rabbit out? Whoa. He's headed for Ginger. Maybe I should say something. I don't think eek! Ginger's scream makes everyone jump. Even I jumped, and I already knew she was going to freak out when she saw him. Ginger jumps up onto her chair and lets out another shriek. Mrs. Cabbage! The crazy rabbit escaped! He's going to bite me! Help! A snicker escapes me. Cuddles is standing right beside Ginger's desk, staring up at her. Man, that rabbit really is kind of psycho. He looks like he's going to jump up there with her. Ginger must think so too, because she climbs from her chair onto her desk and wails as the rabbit follows her, jumping onto her chair and staring up at her. Mrs. Cabbage, he's following me! Help! Help! He's going to eat me! Ah! Cuddles leaps for the desk. Ginger springs away and topples right off her desk, landing flat on her back. She looks up at Cuddles, who twitches his nose at her, then jumps down and lands on top of Ginger's quivering belly. All right, we got ourselves a little picture right there. There's poor Ginger on the floor, and there's Tyrabbisaurus Rex leaping toward her. Mrs. Cabbage is standing there behind her, kind of like, oh my goodness, what's going on? And there's Jonathan watching as all this craziness happens. I think for a minute Ginger might have passed out because everything is really quiet. Then she lets out a shriek that makes me cringe. Eek! Mrs. Cabbage is always saying, we have to be quiet because rabbits have sensitive ears. But Cuddles just blinks at Ginger. Then he turns and hops down from her belly. As soon as his feet hit the floor, he springs forward and darts right around my desk. I whip around, but he's already disappeared. Man, can that rabbit hop? Ew! screams behind me, "Mrs. Cabbage! He pooped on me! He pooped on me!" I whirl around and stare. Ginger's right. Cuddles has pooped on her. They're just two tiny little pellets, and they're kind of hard, not runny or even really all that smelly, but you'd have thought a bird had pooped on Ginger's head the way she carries on. As Ginger shrieks and wails about her dress, I laugh and laugh and laugh. I know it sounds kind of mean, but really, would you be able to hold it in? I about die. I laugh so hard. And while I'm laughing, I can't help but think that maybe Cuddles isn't so bad after all. Oh my. So Jonathan completely changed his ideas about the rabbit from the beginning of this chapter to the end. Why don't you maybe do a little bit of writing about how all the little children feel about the bunny? Who likes him, who doesn't? And how people's feelings about the rabbit may have changed in this chapter. Because I'm thinking, Jonathan's feelings certainly changed. Did Ginger's? I don't know. Why don't you sit down and write about it? Or even tweet about it. You know how to get in touch with me. Just tag me in your tweets or tag me on Facebook or on Instagram at AJ Culey. And of course, don't forget to tag Tyrabbisaurus at Tyrabbisaurus. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's chapter. We will read the next chapter and find out what happens after this whole escape of Tyrabbisaurus Rex. I mean, he's in the classroom running around. Are they going to catch him? I don't know. What's going to happen next? Tag me, make a prediction, share what you think about how people are feeling about the rabbit now. Whatever you'd like to do. Love this time with y'all, and I hope you're having a fabulous week, and I'll see you next time here on my YouTube channel. See you later.